From Phoenix, Arizona, players and fans alike are enjoying the luxury of the closed roof and air conditioning. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Baltimore Orioles and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Stay tuned for Diamondbacks baseball. Next. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Well, Harold, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. They'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. 1-2, here it comes. And another foul ball. Another 1-2 delivery. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
Seems like he's thrown everything at him, the kitchen sink, and he just fouled him off. So he tried to throw something right there and make him chase, and he didn't. So I don't know where he goes from here.
Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2. And he lays off ball 4. That's exactly what you want your leadoff man to do. Work the count and get on base. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a line drive, but this is foul near the seats. Set to deliver the 0-1. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. One there on to Freeman, and they get the double play. Here's Chris Davis now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And here's a ball hit in the air. Drury has room in foul territory. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Digging in, Gregory Whitman. He'll lead things off here in the bottom.
Left fielder, Gregory Whitman.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Harold, one of your former uniforms, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight. They come in winners of 3 in a row and riding a nice little run to start the new series. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. And now a pitch on the way. To short. Santana's got it. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first. Brandon Drury will bat next. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. The set and the 1-0 pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swing, and oh my. Hit him with the height. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. There's a strike at the knees. 0-1. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
Now that's a slider that's pretty easy to recognize. Started on the outside, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate. But one that's difficult is that one that starts in at you and still breaks over the plate.
And he is out on the tag. Here's Yasmani Tomas. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Hey, not a bad take there on that first pitch. Not a real good idea to go up there looking for a changeup to hit. Sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate. It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count. Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Yasmani Tomas becomes out number 2 this inning. Out into right center. Well hit. He's around first, heading for 2. And he's in at second base with a first inning double. Coming to the plate now, David Peralta. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Ready with the 0-1. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And a slider misses here. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider.
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's a 3-0 game. So stepping in, Nick Hundley trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Tapper up the line, but it gets foul. 3 runs already home here. And he takes this one high, 1-1. And this is fouled back and out of play.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that. Stepping in, Mark Trumbo. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Mark Trumbo.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0.
Well, you've been given a 3-0 lead. The last thing you want to do is have base runners on and then give up a big ball, and that 3 runs means nothing to you. So pitch around the corners, make them chase the ball, but do not walk people.
Now at the plate, number 41. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Here comes the 0-1. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Peralta has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. Here's Jonathan Scope now, and he is proving to be something of a non-threat with the bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one. The 0-1 pitch. In the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Runners on first with 1 down. Right on the corner, 2-2. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
And he misses here for ball 4.
Shortstop, Danny Santana.
First delivery to him on the way. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. The 0-1. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. First and second now, 1 man out. Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Pollock has a read on it, and that's the second out of the inning. So coming to the plate, Wellington Castillo. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1. 1-1.
Counts 1-1.
And this one gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. 3-1 now.
Hey, that's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
And ball 4 here on the intentional walk. walk, so now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone. Hyun-Soo Kim will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Hyun-Soo Kim.
Cut fastball inside, ball 1. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. That's wide, 2-0.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
3-0 now. Oh, and it misses, ball 4, and that will force home a run. Ready for another chance? Seth Smith, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And now some action in that Arizona bullpen, as it looks like they'll have both a lefty and a righty up to throw. Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled back.
Clearly, this is a tough situation to be on the mound, but the key here is minimizing. They're up by 2, so if he could find a way to get out of this bases loaded jam by only giving up 1 run, that would be clutch. Man, 35 pitches with only 2 outs in the 2nd inning. Ideally, you'd like to have 30 or less after 2 innings, so he's got some catching up to do. His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Vidal Nuno is going to come on in relief now. Ketel Marte will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. Here's a slider to start things out, but it misses by a few inches or so. It's ball 1. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball's coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
Now, Matt, this is the tough part of being the 8-hitter. That ball's right down the middle. So it makes me wonder, is he trying to give his pitcher a breather, or is he just not being aggressive? With the pitcher hitting behind you, you get a ball groove, you got to take a big hack.
Hit the other way out toward right field. There to take it is Smith, and that's out number 1. Standing in, Zach Godley. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Smith has a read on it. 2 down. Digging in to try it again. Gregory Whitman. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Trumbo in foul ground, and that ends the inning. Ready now, Adam Jones. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Center fielder number 10.
Into the windup and the pitch.
Jones.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Line drive to center field, and Jones is going to have himself a base hit. So an inning opening single kicks off their half of the 3rd. Digging in for his second at bat, Chris Davis. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Chris Davis.
Now here's a check swing. Did he go around is the question, and yes he did, says the man in blue. Strike 1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you can get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it into the dirt and turn one over for you.
Freeman is under it, no problem. 1 away. Here's Mark Trumbo now. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Mark Trumbo.
Hits this one hard the other way, and Trumbo will reach. He's got a base hit, and that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now. Striding in once again, number 41. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout, and he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. 3rd inning here. 3-1 our score. There's a cut fastball that time that runs in a bit too tight, and it's 2-0 now.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
And this one's over at the knees, 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed.
Well, now he's falling behind 3-1, and all the pitches have been down. He's trying to get that double play ball, but the strategy has to change now. Now he's got to throw a strike.
Sinker misses, ball 4.
The second baseman, number 6.
First delivery to him on the way. Jonathan Scope is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
This is a big at bat. You're down 2 right here, and they're sitting with runners in scoring position. Put the ball in play. He's got to pick up something. Just keep the chain moving. This is a big at bat.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in, make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Cut fastball misses, 2-2. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. 3-2 with the bases loaded. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score. Digging in the switch hitter, Danny Santana, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. 0-1, here it comes. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. But this one's out of reach into the home dugout. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes.
I like the pitch right there, Matt. Bases loaded. You got to look for that strikeout right there. That's a nasty pitch for the hitter to lay off. And I'd come back with it again.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Danny Santana goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Wellington Castillo is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And this catches the outside corner, strike 1.
Well, I like that, taking that strike right there. Look, he's already walked a couple guys early. He's not throwing the ball consistently in the zone. You have to be patient and make him work.
He's got a chance to ring up back-to-back Ks here, and that would be huge in this situation.
And this is taken for a ball high and tight, 2-2. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now, 3-2. Big pitch early, the 3-2. Oh, and it misses, ball 4, and that will force home a run. Now to the plate, Vidal Nuno, 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. In there, 0-1. Coming up now on 30 pitches in the inning. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
A strike away now from getting out of this mess. Sometimes pitching is all about minimizing, right? So keeping it to 2 runs across in the inning would be huge. This is where you have to be really aggressive. 1-2 count on an American League pitcher that rarely bats. Go right after him.
Lays off, 2-2 now. Looking to minimize the damage here. And this misses, so it'll set up a big pitch coming up. It's full, 3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2. And he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brandon Drury. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. And he'll start the at-bat with a slider that didn't miss by a whole lot. It's ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Hard hit toward the hole. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So the leadoff hitter reaches base safely, and now it's the run producing part of the order with nobody out.
First baseman.
Freddie Freeman will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch three times in a row. But both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
Yasmani Tomas comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And he just misses with a curveball. 3-3 our score with a man on at first and one away. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. And Jones will handle this one for route number 2. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Number 11.
He's set and the pitch. A.J. Pollock is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
David Peralta would be next if they can keep this inning alive. That one's in there, 3-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Trumbo has room in foul territory, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Ready now with the payoff pitch. High in the air out to center field. Jones is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Here's Seth Smith now. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
The right fielder, number 12, Seth Smith.
And a first pitch sinker is over for strike 1. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Now a cut fastball that almost had a little too much cut as it nearly ran in and got him.
What makes hitting so difficult is covering both sides of the plate, and that hard pitch right there that was inside makes it awfully tough now to cover both the inside and the outside part of the plate.
Throw to first in time, one gone here in the fourth.
Now batting number 10.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. A hit in 2 tries so far. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. 3 runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. And Jones takes this one for a ball, 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
On deck, the powerful Chris Davis. And he misses again, ball 4, and his control is really letting him down now. Here's Chris Davis now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Jorge De La Rosa answers the call from the pen here in the fourth.
Now pitching for the Diamondbacks, number 29, Jorge De La Rosa.
Now the Diamondbacks get a left-hander up and working in the bullpen. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. Drilled to first. And this continues right on through him as he couldn't knock it down. And he is in there. Here's Mark Trumbo now. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. And this is popped up. Back behind second. Marte into shallow center. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Ready for another shot now. Number 41. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And that one stayed too low apparently. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away. Here's Jonathan Scope now. One of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Bases juiced now with 2 away. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, and a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. 1 run scores, and a second run is across. They'll add on to their total as the run scores all the way from first. Now a 6-3 game. Ready once again, Danny Santana. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. Fouled straight back, and that got up here to the press box. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. 1-2. Here it comes. Misses. Ball 2. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now. 3-2. Ready now with the payoff pitch. Here's a high pop-up. Marte is there for it, and that retires the side. Leading off the inning, David Peralta, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Right fielder.
Pulled toward right center field. Smith giving chase. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Into the box, Nick Hundley comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. At the knees, strike 1. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. It's a swinging bunt up the line. That's a foul ball. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Heading out toward shallow right. Smith has a read on it. 2 down. So striding in, Ketel Marte. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. In there, strike 1. Here it comes. Good changeup, and it's 0-2.
He is being aggressive in this inning. 0-2 on this hitter. The first 2 outs were recorded quick because he came right after the hitter. I don't think that changes right now either. He's going to continue to be aggressive to this hitter as well. There's that classic 0-2 changeup. That is such a tough pitch to lay off. Nice job of hitting right there. Look, the reason it's tough because the fastball looks just like the changeup coming out of the hand. You got to honor the fastball, and then he pulls the string on you. Nice take.
Santiago Delgado will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first.
Delgado.
In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Striding in, Gregory Whitman. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. And he lays off there 1-0.
Matt, I just think he's pitching scared. Look, he's getting hit a little bit, and now he's falling behind another hitter. Challenge somebody.
Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Gets the call on the changeup there, 2-1.
I like what I'm seeing right now. In, and then goes away. If you pound him in early, it opens up the outside half of the plate, and that's what he's doing right now.
2 on, 2 out with a base open here. As a pitcher, you have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something here and give this guy a pitch that he can hit one out of the park on.
Hit on the ground out to short. Santana has it, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the Ruby De La Rosa is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on
number 12, Ruby De La Rosa.
Action now in the Arizona bullpen as they have a right-hander up and throwing. Wellington Castillo is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike one. The windup and the 0-1.
Nope,
and a fastball just a bit high.
1-1.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
And a fastball just a bit up. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead. Off the 5th inning. J.J. Hardy will grab a bat.
Hitting for Baltimore, number 2, J.J. Hardy.
And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Ready with the 1-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. A runner at first with no outs here. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2. Seth Smith is on deck. Softly hit to the left side. There's one. On to first, and they get the double play. At the plate, Seth Smith. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. And he takes ball 1.
Kind of a surprise not to see a fastball on the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least one pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
In for a strike. It's 1-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Drury is there for it, and that ends the inning. J.P. Vetter will take the ball now as the new
number 29.
Brandon Drury will bat next. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Goodness gracious, Matt. 100 miles an hour. No wonder he swung and missed. You're not catching up to that pitch. No way.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. After it is Jones, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Smith has a read on it. 2 gone. Settling in now. Yasmani Tomas 0 for 2 on his lineup. Movement in the Orioles bullpen now as they've got a left-hander up and throwing. And that misses ball 1. 258 the average to begin play. 9 homers and 19 driven in. And he misses again. 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in. Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point.
Center fielder number 10, Adam
and he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Here it comes. 2-0 now.
Those first two pitches were pretty good pitches. I like where he was going, but now he's falling behind 2-0. He may have to lay one in there and challenge him a little bit.
And this is fouled back and out of play.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing two fastballs now in a row.
And he misses again, ball 3. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. A high fastball is in there.
3-2.
That's popped up out towards short right field. Drury backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out.
Now batting.
Here's Chris Davis
Third
now.
baseman.
He reached on a
Chris
single last time and
Davis.
later wound up scoring. And a ball 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir.
Oh, he got out in front of a changeup. He's looking for a fastball right there because he got the bat head so far out he was able to pull it. If that was a fastball, he might have kept it fair.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Whitman moves over. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Here's Mark Trumbo now. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Trumbo will take the turn and head for second now. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night. Digging in once again, number 41. Couple of walks for him thus far. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1. For Trumbo, he picks up his 6th double so far on the year. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is. Ready once again, A.J. Pollock. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
And that'll get down for a base hit. So it's a good start to the inning for the Diamondbacks. Leadoff hitters aboard. Ready for another chance? David Peralta. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Lays off 1-0. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now.
That right there, Matt, may be the best pitch in baseball. I don't know why people don't throw that high fastball more. It is so difficult for a hitter to raise your hands up and try to get on top of that ball. And before you do all that, it's by you.
And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The catcher, number 5.
Riding in once again, Nick Hundley. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Swing and a liner. But this is pulled in by the shortstop, and he's safe. And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Tapped down the line. Foul ball, strike 2.
Well, that was a pretty good swing right there. Tough changeup. Back-to-back changeups, he fouls it off. Now you get the pitch you want, because I can't see him throwing another changeup right here.
Santana is there to make the catch. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Jonathan Scope. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1.
He's already got 2 walks in this game, and that ball right there, another ball. So we may see them kind of nibbling and pitching around him. He might be taking walks all game.
And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now. Danny Santana. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pollock has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo, and it's a strange line developing for him in this one. He's been walked several times. And so they'll issue the free pass, and with the pitcher on deck, that'll force their hand. And here with 2 gone, Trey Mancini will look for some 2 out.
Baltimore, number 16, Trey Mancini.
And that misses for ball 1. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. And a fastball just a bit high.
Look, Matt, he's nibbling. I know he's upset he didn't get those pitches, but they just miss off the corner. He can't give in now. Just continue to nibble.
There's a strike. It's 2-1. 2-1 pitch is a slider taken for a called strike 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. The slider freezes him at the plate. Brad Brock gets the call from the pen to take over.
Number 3.
Coming to the plate now. And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. And a high strike there. 0-1.
Objective. Number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. The 0-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. The 0-2 once more. Another one sent foul.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
The next 0-2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Jeremy Hazelbaker will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. And this is going to be a foul ball.
That was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2. The 2-1 pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Left fielder has a beat on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again, Brendan Drury. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. A 1-0 delivery. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
And he comes back with a gorgeous slider there for strike 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Andrew Chafin has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the.
Number 40, Andrew Chafin.
Craig Gentry is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead.
Craig Gentry.
Sinker stayed high but called for a strike. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Now a ball lifted high in the air towards shallow right center field. And the pinch hitter is retired here, 1 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Adam Jones. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
Now
Digging
batting,
in, Chris
third
Davis.
baseman,
He comes into
Chris
this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Slider whiffed on for strike. Stepping up now, Freddie Freeman. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Baseman.
Ball 1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting,
Jake Lamb standing in now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Wow. Your attention, please. Now pitching for Baltimore, number 12.
Into the windup
Russell
and the pitch.
Gunter. This change for the Orioles. Now playing right
Just
field,
lucky to make contact on that
14.
one as it's chopped foul.
Greg Gentry.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Well, they're running out of time. It's the 8th inning. They got to get some runners on and maybe come up with a big home run. But 3 runs down in the 8th. They got to execute. The outs are a premium.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Up with it, Castillo. And the throw is made to record the 2nd out of the inning.
Now
So
batting,
coming to the plate,
center
A.J.
fielder,
Pollard. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Going back is the left fielder. He gets there to make the catch, and that at the plate.
leading off for the
Trumbo.
Orioles. First baseman, Mark Trumbo.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And no one will get this one. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Hey, great pitch right there. As a pitcher, you don't want hitters to get too comfortable in that batter's box. That pitch in now might set up some pitch outside.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Changeup stayed low that time for ball 3. Number 41 will be next. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The payoff pitch one more time. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Now a check swing here, and no swing, says the home plate umpire. Not even an appeal. It's ball 4. Now at the plate, number 41. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Now, that's not fair. You're supposed to be throwing sinkers, and he throws a high fastball right there. That's why everybody's shaking their head.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. 1-1. Here it is. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Boy, good bite on the slider, and it just missed inside.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. So digging in now, Jonathan Scope. 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. And he's no doubt searching for a ground ball here as this sinker dips below the knees. It's 1-0. Now a swing and a ground ball. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. The 1-2 pitch. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. Little tapper down the third baseline. And he'll get in there safely. Digging in the switch hitter, Danny Santana. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. Corey Guerin enters the game with one gone in the top of inning number 9. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. First pitch here is hit off to the right side and fouled. It's strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Working for the punch out and the offering. Inside as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
As a look, now the pitch. On the ground toward the hole, and it's through. A base hit. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base. At the plate, Wellington Castillo. And it's a strange line developing for him in this one. He's been walked several times. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Bases are loaded here. 1 man out. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And he takes a called strike 2. Hard sinker misses. 2-2. Set to deal on 2-2. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. 3-2 with the bases loaded. Hit to third. To second for 1. On to Freeman, and they turn the double play to end the inning. So striding in, David Peralta. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9. And this is fouled back and out of play. The windup and the 0-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. Left fielder giving chase, and no one will track it down. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. Left side. And he's set down, 1 away. Striding in, Nick Hundley. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd. Foul. A 1 pitch on its way. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Now a flare out toward right center. Scope ranging into shallow right, and that's the second out of the inning. And that'll bring in the middle infielder Ketel Marte. And he needs Zach Britton takes over on the mound now as he'll try to get the final out of the ball game here and pick up a save. And a ball pop foul to the right side, out of play. 2 out, nobody on. Hit down the third baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Long run for the left fielder. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game. Every game has its offensive stars, and in this one, he arguably shined the brightest. He's our top player of the game.
Hey, he was one of a few guys that